Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a Get Ready With Me Nurses Edition. This is going to be a very easy, simple way of doing your hair and your makeup if you're going to work. So don't worry, it's not going to be that hard. Everything I use will be down in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. Also, if you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Alright, so I'm starting off with my hair. Now, I am not a licensed cosmetologist, so do not judge me. I do what I can with what I have. But what I'm doing here is creating a little bit of baby hair. I'm not into a lot of baby hair because I'm a grown woman, but I just bring a little bit of baby hair to the front. Like I said, the product I'm using will be down in the description box, so please go ahead and check that out. Before I start doing anything, I'm going to be conditioning my lips with the C&C Holistic Living Lip Balm. You guys, the lip balm is amazing and it keeps my lips nice and moisturized and conditioned because I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick today. My T-zone in general is really oily, so I use powder on my eyebrows before I apply my brow pomade or pencil. It just helps keep everything nice order and formation and from moving all around my face basically, so I don't look crazy. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. So when you are working long hour shifts, you may want to go ahead and invest in a primer for your foundation. It's just a tool that helps to extend the life of your foundation. Now this particular formula has become one of my favorites because it hydrates and it seals pores. You're going to be like, pores where? What are pores? Who has pores? I don't. But regardless of what you decide to do, primer or not, just make sure you're always moisturizing your skin before you apply your foundation. So now I'm going in with my ABH primer. This primer is white and it works really good with dark skin tones. It helps any eyeshadow that you put on just pop. So for today's look, I'll be using the 35H palette by Morphe. This is going to be a super simple look. I'm only using 2 shades from this palette. So I'm going to start out with the color Rally. It's like a brownish color. I'll be using that as my transition shade as well as my crease shade. But girl, make sure you blend it out because don't nobody like uneven edges. Next, I'm going to use this eggshell color. It is called Shady Behavior in the 3H palette. Now, keep in mind, if you don't have this exact palette, if you have some color similar to it, it will work just fine. Lately here, I haven't really been excited into or had the time to do cut creases anymore. So lately, I've just been applying the color straight on my lid and it works just fine. Girl, don't stress yourself out. What I'm doing right now is making sure that the crease slash transition color that I use is blended out like on the edges of my eyes and that it's blending into Shady Behavior nicely as well as at the corners of my eyes. It makes a big difference in how your eyeshadow turns out. The mascara I'm going to be using today is the Tooface Better Than Sex mascara. This is like my 4th tube. I've been using this mascara for like 2 years. It lengthens and gives me great volume. Most mornings I don't have time to be fooling with fake lashes. I just don't have it like that. But I always make sure that I always have a really good mascara on deck. For concealers, I have 2 shades here. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty concealers. The first shade I'm using is Salted Caramel. I'm going to use that color to conceal any imperfections under my eyes, like darkness. And with the second color, Peanut Butter, I am going to apply that on the inner corner of my under eyes. It's a natural approach to highlighting. Some people get a little scared of highlighting because of how overdone it can be done. You still get the benefits of highlighting, but it's not overdone. You get what I'm saying? This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It's super reasonable, you guys. It's $6, and you can find this in drugstores and grocery stores. It's perfect for long hour shifts. It lasts a long time. This is the matte formula, so if you have oily skin or combination oily, you'll like it. I'm able to work with it just fine because of my skin type. They do have a dewy formula to this foundation, but unfortunately, I have not been able to find my shade, but as soon as I do, I'm gonna come to you guys with a review. I went a little too far up with that foundation, so I kind of erased a little bit of that highlight that I had placed originally in the inner corner of my eye. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going back in with the peanut butter color, and I'm just trying to get back some of that highlight that I lost. What I'm doing now is setting my concealer, so I'm using a fluffy brush to lightly tap in the powder. The Huda Beauty concealers are pretty matte, and under my eyes can get a little bit dry some of the time, so I'm not going to go too crazy on the powder. I'm just going to lightly dust it on the concealer. So what I'm doing here is going back in with a fluffy brush. I just want to make sure my transition color is nice and blended out. I have not added any more color. I'm just still using the shade, the color that I placed on my lid when I originally started. I love contouring my nose just like everyone else does, but I want to go for more of a natural look. So all I'm doing is adding a highlighted color right down the bridge of my nose and blending it out, and that's it. I am just going to take my foundation brush and just make sure there's enough foundation on the side of my nose, and that's it. I'm not adding any dark shade to the sides of my nose. Liquid lipsticks are a good option for long hour shifts because they last really long. So right now I'm taking a nude color, and I am going to use another liquid lipstick. It's like on a purplish side, and I'm going to use that as my liner, and that's how I'm going to come up with this interesting concoction here. But I think it's a nice nude natural look, and yeah. Alright, so this is the final look. I added a little bit of brown lip liner to my lips, and that's the only thing I did off camera. If you want me to do more videos like this, give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
She loving the likes, she living the life, yeah. She Instagram famous, you know that it's dangerous. Baby, you famous, Instagram famous. Body on 10, your body on 10. Shawty, you banging, oh yeah. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now. Okay, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now.